Alright, good evening, everybody.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Ugh, some bitch. I'm sorry, guys. I am so fucking tired today. We had a very, very long day. In a good way. In a good way. It was, I went to a birthday party of a friend's daughter. She turned 6.
Good evening, Alan.
But it was out in the heat,
Feeling better
so
now? Feeling calm?
we were there for like 3.5 hours out in the 95-degree weather.
I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Fuck Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most
Hartman
of them
is
are
asshole.
now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
There's, of course, Night Springs. The video game made by Remedy. Nice. Death Rally. This was Remedy's first game. That was the first game they developed. What is this? This is dark. That's a level. I don't know. I don't know which level that is. That might be the nature trail. That could very well be one of the levels coming up. We have another one in Elderwood, but this might be. I don't know. It almost looks like it could be the lodge station, like where Rusty died. I don't think it's that though. Doesn't look quite right. Hell, it could be the grounds here, for all I know. Looks too much forest, but could be.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
You specialize in going and fucking yourself.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Fuck you,
This way,
Hartman.
Alan.
Hate this prick so much. Bear. Here you go, Alan, all alone in the encroaching darkness.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about
Oh,
life.
shit. Hold up. Be right back. Be right back. Cookies are ready. I gotta get them out. Okay, I'm back.
Darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writing things are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
What is this? Sorry, wifey. Alright, so now we got fresh peanut butter cookies with some chocolate chips in them.
This way, Alan.
I wasn't ready
So
for
good.
another shot, so I
A
went
nice
along.
cold glass of milk.
He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head.
How we doing tonight, folks?
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your
Oh,
subconscious
fucking
mind
allergies.
trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but
I really want to go visit
doesn't this
Crater
make
Lake.
far more sense
That's where
than
Cauldron Lake is
insane
based off of. This
supernatural
lodge is actually
conspiracy you've concocted in
a
your
hotel.
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
You know what else can be explained logically? You going and fucking yourself, Hartman. Fucking prick. Oh, now my mom wants something? She can wait. He just has a question about tomorrow. It's fine. We're going to go swimming at her place tomorrow. She's just wondering what time we're going to be there. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane. All I can think of with the sundial is the meme.
Never get tired of this view. Very
Hold on, I'll let him talk.
inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot
Mirror
where
Peak.
Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Right over there. I believe.
It seems there's a
Oh, no,
storm
over there, over
coming.
there.
Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
There's a meme. It's an older one now,
Telling
but
you is good news. Right now,
says,
we're in control. Every time you have a
you ask me what time it is. I pull out my large stone, or my large solid granite sundial that weighs 2 metric tons. I drop it, immediately crushing both of your feet. I loudly announce, "It is cloudy!" I love that one. I don't know why. It gets me every time I read it.
Should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Why is it that all douchebag doctors like him wear slacks and a wool sweater? And it's always a white wool cardigan, too. Every time.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got
Emerson.
you good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night. That's
Thermos.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up.
Okay.
Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Are they? Good.
Elbow strike.
You're good. This QR code, if you guys have your phones and can scan it on your screen there, will actually lead you to another video from
Alan, please.
Control. It's pretty cool. The videos are actually of Alan trapped in the dark presence.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was
Thank
doing.
you.
But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very
Because that's
proud
not
of
fucking
me.
creepy.
He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
He has
I
these
guess I'd better
paintings
start wrapping
of
this
people
up.
being
The storm is
tormented
almost here.
in his office.
I'd hate to be out there tonight.
That's dark presence. That's not storm. Look at that. Those aren't storm clouds. That's the dark presence. 100%. That's crazy. Oh god, it's the mind flayer. Oh shit. Oh fuck. It's even worse than we thought. A painter. No. This isn't Alan's house. Alan lives in an apartment in New York City. This is Cauldron Lake Lodge. It's a place where mentally ill people go to get better. Yeah.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm
Night
coming.
springs the game.
Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s
Yeah.
called
They're the old gods of Asgard.
of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't.
And keep in mind the
I'm
in-game
so
or the
sorry
in-universe
to cut this
band Old
short.
Gods of
Now,
Asgard is
Alan, the
played
power
by
is
real-life
acting
band
up.
Poets
I
of the
better go
Fall,
check on it.
who
We'll
are
continue this
amazing.
soon.
Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to
I
bash
smell a
his head in
pond.
with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Thomas Zane's
could feel
writing
the poems
assistant.
taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Boogie hasn't been on in a while. I mean, last week she was on vacation, and this week I think she's just being lazy.
My head was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was
She's
thinking back
exhausted.
to events.
She's
I was
the
convinced he was lying to me.
like executive director of affairs. Like she's the big bossy boss, and she took a week's vacation, so literally nothing got done in that week. So she's been playing catch up the whole time.
Stash of the special stuff at the farm.
Big bossy boss. Yeah.
Ingredients.
I figured I'd give her a week to get a little R&R and before
Good thing he's not overreacting.
before she comes back.
Well, he's the
I'll start giving her hell for it next week.
Need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make
Something's
me
wrong.
jumpy. You know how they
I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Why don't you shut your hole? I believe one of these rooms, I think it's this one. Yeah, there's a generic nondescript gaming device here that used to be an Xbox 360 because this was a 360 exclusive. And that copy of Night Springs was a 360 copy instead of generic black box copy.
Hartman wanted me to write. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
The song that was just being sung is one of the old Gods of Asgard songs.
Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Hartman kept
Manuscript.
talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
I could hear that in Barry's voice.
It's my storm. I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
2 seconds, guys.
You could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before?
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Dun dun dun. Sorry guys, hold on.
Seriously, do you...
All right, sorry about that, guys.
Any idea how much trouble you're in?
Joys of parenthood.
I am famous. I represent a celebrity. Tell me, look at...
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients.
Now, Mrs. Wake,
I saw Alice's name on one of them.
Alan's
For a
problem.
moment,
Oh, damn it.
I couldn't breathe right.
1 second, guys. Sorry, my Streamlabs is doing that damn thing again. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's back.
Control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to
This is giving me extreme Neverending Story vibes.
I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too
Part might be a dull couple of minutes, guys, but it's really important information. Like for background story and stuff.
so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Ooh, that's rough.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He
So like it's even more he's being set up.
To discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
I'm buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone.
Oh, achievement.
Agent Nightingale, this is private
All of Hartman's recordings. That's the last one, guys.
Yeah, I can get a warrant. How'd your fragile little patience like that?
Yeah, you can see just how big of an area we cover. There's Cauldron Lake, kind of in the middle bottom there. Right where Alan is standing is Elderwood National Park, and Lover's Peak, that's where we met the kidnapper. You can see Stucky's gas station to the left of Cauldron Lake down the road. Mirror Peak. Oh no, Mirror Peak is where we met him. Lover's Peak is a different place, but we've been to Lover's Peak. You can see the Bright Falls Coal Museum to the south of Cauldron Lake. North and to the left is Bright Falls itself, where we arrived. Left over here, the Watery, I believe, is the hydroelectric dam that we're going to be going to here soon. It's like, I'm trying to see what that is. Majestic Motel. I'm not familiar with Majestic Motel, but yeah, you can see we actually go everywhere in this town.
Happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time.
I spy Artia Majestic in the chat.
Less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Although I'm pretty sure he's the one that popped in and then immediately popped out, because that's usually what happens.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't
Thermals.
hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
I love Barry's man prees that he wears. Winter jacket and man prees with a Hawaiian shirt.
And more.
And hiking boots.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth it.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Really, Wake. Come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
with your ability and mine.
Fuck you, Hartman. I love that smile on Wake's face there.
Hartman
was good.
followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Woo! Not through there, that's for sure. It is seeping, literally. Right. Oh. Damn it. Kept double tapping it. When it comes to killing zombies, double tap is great. When it comes to trying to start a generator, not so much. Did I accidentally back out? Ah! There we go. Yeah. Suck it, dark presence controlled objects. It's not the last one. Might be the last one we can get. Ah! There's a lot of objects down there. Thought we could get more of them, but a couple more at least. Better than nothing, huh? Cleared the way. Alright, we got a flare. That's good. Ooh. I can't go back through there. Okay. I probably missed a collectible or something. That's okay. I didn't know those bears were controlled by the dark presence. They're not glowing at all. Oh, those are moving closer.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Most of us have felt the shadows, a shiver down your back, a glimpse from the corner of the eye. You can't find it on purpose. But take
Watch TV, specifically this TV.
wonder where you a small town, Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dune Samaritan. Sometimes, even the simplest things prove impossible. Consider, you get in a car and leave a life behind. Easy? Not tonight.
Thanks for the ride, Mark. I'm so glad to be leaving this place. You have no idea.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an accident. Are you alright?
Oh no, Linda! Oh no! It was me on the road! Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
My God, Mark?
Oh, God! Oh, please! God, no! Linda! Linda!
Thanks for the ride, Mark. I'm so glad to be leaving this place.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an accident.
And someone's going through hell.
Are you alright?
Oh no, Linda! Oh no! It was me on the road! Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
My God, Mark?
And there you have it. A vicious cycle, brutally punctuated by the blast of an air horn and screaming metal. Many roads are dangerous. So one that leads away from Night Springs.
Springs. Ow! That was rude. The darkness is a little pissed that I took so long to watch TV. Is like old school puzzle design here because we have to wait for this thing to break through. And we have to trick it down the hall. Come on, there we go, there we go. And now we can run away. Woo! Ow! Time to go.
I'm here! I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Look at those Cthulhu frickin' tendrils. Damn it! This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Seriously, look at that Cthulhu tendrils holding up like a space probe bullcrap over there. That's not okay. Calling it down. Just, it's not okay. It's like a door I can go through. Alright. Get the fuck out of here. Suspended. Yeah, no shit. Ooh. Batteries and a couple of flares. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in this hedge maze. Don't trust Emil. Yeah. Little fucking late. Thanks.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Oh my god, it's thawed. Okay. I forgot about it for a minute. Much better. Bring them on. I'm feckin' ready. Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
You want to play more Forager? Nice. How is it? Good.
We don't want any fighting. It makes me You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Well, that sounded good. Oh, good. He's surrounded by darkness and fucking crows. No. Damn it. I thought I still had flare up. Shit. It's okay. It's okay. I thought I had 2 flares still. I only had 1. That's my bad. I miscounted everything.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll... You get 3 pills in the evening. What seems to be lost? And I don't have to order you.
Damn it. God, fucking birds. Jesus. That was rougher than I remember. Oh, good. Big axe wielding dickweed. Get the small guy, Wake. Ugh. I swear. Jesus, dude. Can't aim for shit right now. Yeah, shotgun.
That Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott.
I'm gonna be.
But Mott was calling the shots now.
I'm going to a car,
He
so it's
expected
good that I
Wake
have
to
a shotgun.
whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Ooh, I don't have any flares or anything. Shit. Okay. Ow! don't know. It makes me feel like Alan Wake has military training when I like walk toward people while I shoot them. Because it's like the kind of stuff you see in like cop or ex-military movies. Like movie Red. I don't know. It's an interesting thing in this game.
For the moment, Barry was just glad.
It's like the smallest thing.
He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
What? There's something over here. I feel like there's something over here. Why would they let me come all the way over here for nothing? Ah! Aha! There's a little chest over here. Apparently I was a bullet shy in my chamber. See? See? I freaking called it. 2 flare gun rounds. And a flare. Maybe I picked that flare up a minute ago. Either way. 2 flare gun rounds. That's going to be really helpful. Woo! 2 more flares, shotgun rounds, batteries, revolver ammo. Oh. Armed to the teeth now. And another manuscript page. Got everything over here.
Watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Don't worry about it. Better hurry your happy ass up, Barry.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Ah!
It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Shit. Ah! Woo! You found a quarter.
I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig!
Jesus Christ, Barry.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Oh, dear God.
headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Like that Barry says, look out. He's the one driving. What am I gonna do?
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
All right, guys, that's going to cut it for tonight. Tonight was just a short stream, but thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We will be back on... Actually, I don't think we're going to stream Monday because it's 4th of July, and I'll be doing fireworks with the kids. So I will see you guys Tuesday for Hitman. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll see you Tuesday for Hitman. Enjoy the rest of your 4th of July weekend, guys. Have some fun. Be safe. We will see you guys Tuesday. And as always, I love you. Bye.